Darn thing's very fidgety. Anyway, hello and welcome to another stream. We are starting the second sub-goal game because we got 1 and 2 very quickly in a row. And the second one is the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. The SNK 40th Anniversary Collection is a collection of a lot of old SNK games, a lot of actually pre-Metal Slug and King of Fighters SNK games. And we will be playing through all of them, and any of them that has console versions will also play the console versions. Let's learn about a little bit of history first. Starting in 1978. I'm gonna do it probably. SNK was founded as Shin Nihon Kaku, from which the latter SNK initialism is derived. Shin Nihon Kikaku, or New Japan Project in English, will eventually become the SNK we know and love. That all begins here, with Mekon Block. Mekon Block was the first in the Mekon Kit series. Mekon Kits allowed arcade operators to change to new game variants by simply replacing the boards inside of a special harness in the cabinet, much like changing cartridges on home systems. In this sense, the Mekon, actually, you know what? It might be Mekon. That makes sense. Not Micon. No, that doesn't sound right. In this sense, the Mekon kit might be considered a very early prototype for the Neo Geo system, which would come out 12 years later. Wow, look at that. Brick-breaking games were very popular in the late 1970s. Several famous game companies in Japan got their start in this genre. Mekon Block's 4-digit score set it apart from most other variants, which limited scores to 3 digits. With Mekon Kit 2, SNK innovated by adding bonus hazards, like a ship, teleportation, and variable paddle size. Wow, look at that. Mekon Kit 3, known as Space Mekon Block, added more block layers and a new UFO hazard. That's a UFO? It looks like a baseball stadium. Or baseball diamond. Other Mekon kits advertised at the time included Pyramid Fuji and Block Invaders, among others. The minor variations might not seem like much today, but they were unusual for the time. Even in its first year, SNK was pushing to innovate video game design. Safari Rally. We're gonna go this in order until we hit a game, and then we'll play the game, and then we'll move on down the list. Safari Rally. Safari Rally was SNK's latest driving game? I mean, I guess that makes sense. This is an early entry in the dodgem genre that seemed particularly popular among game developers in 1979. Yeah, stuff like night driving and... I'm think of another good example. Can't think of anything. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh. Players must collect dots while dodging oncoming cars and hitting snakes and lines. Hitting snakes and lines for bonus points. What? Bigger dots and bigger points are further from the safer central line. Tiger, unknown points. Holy cow, that's some sprites. Bonus point structure and exaggerated explosions when colliding with other cars set the game apart from other dodging games of the times. Oh, they mean like stuff like Pac-Man. No, this looks like it's too old to be after Pac-Man. The longer you drive, the more enemy cars appear, making it tough to survive for very long. In some ways, it reminds me a lot of Rally X. I guess that's it for that. Up is Yosaku. Yosaku is an action game in which a lumberjack must cut down trees while avoiding or eliminating wildlife. I'm beginning to see a pattern here. When all 3 trees are cut down, the pattern changes. Look at that. This game was likely inspired by a popular 1978 song about a lumberjack named Yosaku. The song was popular enough that multiple tree-cutting Yosaku games were made by various companies in the late 1970s. I have never heard of this. Yosaku was practically its own genre that year. That's weird. The third pattern in the game is so difficult that many players consider it impossible to pass. The difficulty comes from the tree branches falling from above. The falling speed is so high that avoiding them requires extreme precision. Yeah, that sounds about right. SNK's Yosaku games didn't stay popular for long, so it is one of the rarest arcade PCBs in Japan today. An unauthorized remake was made as a launch title. An unauthorized remake of the game was made as a launch title for a popular home console in Japan 3 years later. That version is now more remembered by players than the original. I have to look this up. This was... Oh, there's the flyer. Oh, it was Game Boy, wasn't it? Oh no, this is a Neo Geo Pocket game. It took 20 years, but SNK finally brought back Yosaku as a Neo Geo Pocket game. Sort of. The complete remake was... Oh my god, it's in the party game, the King of Fighters party game for Neo Geo Pocket Color. A complete remake with new graphics and sound. Appears as a secret minigame in The King of Fighters, Battle of the Paradise, for Neo Geo Pocket Color. The only way to access this is to put the color cartridge in the original black and white Neo Geo Pocket. That's interesting. I'm gonna look this up real quick. What console got a basic clone of this? Bird wants attention, hold on. For the cassette vision? Cassette vision. That's not important right now. Anyway, we get to our first actual game that we'll be playing. Osmo Wars. Look at that. Osmo Wars is a space shooter in which the players must shoot down a variety of invaders. That sounds oddly familiar. Yeah, let's say. In 1979, invader games were completely dominating Japanese game centers. SNK abandoned brick games immediately and never looked back. One title in particular was so popular that some game centers did not bother having any other game titles. Imagine an arcade with where every cabinet was the same genre. This was the reality in Japan. The bird wants attention right now, so the demand for the game was so high that the original creators could not make enough copies on its own. Several Japanese companies licensed the title and created their own variants to fill game centers, including SNK, which distributed a popular melody version that added music. The game didn't have music originally. That's actually not surprising. Osmo Wars used the same hardware as that popular Invader game, but added new features to it to create an entirely different experience. It is often considered SNK's first original game. These. As the player progressions, new enemies and patterns appear, which makes Osmo Wars one of the very first games to have distinct levels. Before Osmo Wars, games simply repeated the same patterns over and over again, changing only the speed and difficulty. Now players experience brand new challenges. Look at that! And then you died. Osmo Wars was one of the first examples of a life bar, which represented here by an energy jumper. In other games, players would instantly lose a life when they collided with an enemy or a projectile. Now they could get hit multiple times with enemies shaving off energy points until they hit 0. Between levels, players would get additional energy by docking with the mothership. This is the same interstellar battleship that appeared in SNK's early Mekon titles. Perhaps Space Mekon Block and Other Wars take place in the same storyline. Here is the instruction. Start to change beam gun with energy from other ship. All right, or to start game. Okay. Spheres destroy the mothership spheres. All right. 2 minutes when the energy reaches 0. Flyer. All right. This is not gonna take too long. For these shorter arcade-like games, I'll try and do one loop. I believe there's like 4 unique stages in this game. And then I'll just play until I die. Where is it? Right here, Optimal Wars. We'll go default. Let's play. It's way too small for you, for everyone. Let me adjust the size a bit. Alright, that should work. Alright, let's do this. Those will just disappear randomly, okay. Ah, crap. Hold on. Stuff I'm gonna use here. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Does this look better? Damn it. Is that instantly going? No, it doesn't. Okay. How are these so hard to hit? Got him. Okay, these ones get really fast when they get close. They turned invisible. Can't do anything about enemies turning invisible. Jeez, these ones are hard to hit. It's definitely built trying to be a Space Invaders. It even has the thing speed up when you kill things on screen stuff. Alright, last variant, and then we'll just play normal until I die. Okay, they're not turning invisible, they're splitting into smaller ships. I get it now. Let's try again. Even the music is slowed down when there's more enemies on screen. That's weird. Now we'll just play without. See how long we can last normally. Ow. That didn't last long. No. I score? Entering? Alright. Back to the museum with the monkey / monkey friend. The monkey and monkey friend represent SNK's first foray into redemption games that rewarded medals or prizes. These were junior cabinets, which aimed to attract young players with colorful characters and a promise of prizes. There were two variants. The monkey, left, was a classic redemption game that awarded medals which players could be traded for prizes in the arcade center. Monkey friend, right, instead awarded players with a commemorative coin if they succeeded. The monkey and monkey. These are the newest slot machines of upright type for junior. All players should enjoy the beautiful and pleasant characters such as Monkey, River Monster, Pig, and Sanzo Hoshi. How to play the monkey. Enter a coin. It looks like it's a slot machine. The game was based on the legend of Sun Wukong, or the Monkey King. That was it. Atom Smasher. Let's play Atom Smasher. Atom Smasher is the sequel to Ozma Wars, which updates the space shooter formula with increased flight pattern complexity for enemy ships. In particular, the enemy ships could loop around the player while dive bombing them. Atom Smasher seems to be the first title to do this, though many would follow. The abundant, colorful stars lend the game a sense of depth. The ships appear in 3D against the backdrop. The atomic theme was also unusual. The player shoots protons and neutrons as they spawn from a nucleus. Ignore them for too long and they morph into enemy ships. As the Atom Smasher is a rare title today and under-discussed part of SNK's history. I wonder why. Alright, now we have our next game that we'll be playing. Sasuke vs. Commander. Sasuke vs. Commander is a ninja battle action game that plays like a shooter. Look at that graphics. A mere change in graphics turns the Invader formula into a convincing ground-based fight with throwing stars. The introduction screen explains the story to the players before the game begins. The simple story seems quaint now, but it was an innovation at the time. The game features several named boss enemies, which get tougher as the game goes on. It's been argued these are the first boss fights in any video game. Sasuke, protect my life from ninja. Go to kill them all. Yes, Shogun. Sasuke versus Commander. This is a furious battle between Sasuke and commanders. The scene is laid in a beautiful city of Kyoto. A great number of commanders are attacking Sasuke with their magics, such as Henshin, Bunshin, Kaien, and Hiryuken. All players should find this game the newest one, with many characters and varied sound. Not only did Sasuke vs. Commander innovate with the boss fight concept, but even used the word boss to describe them, as indicated in this English sales pamphlet. The symbol on the mountain is the character for big, which is lit in fire on mountains during the Gonzen no Ukuribi festival in Japan. The game title, Sasuke vs. Commander, does not appear in the game itself. The game has no title screen. And it'll be the game that we play next. Alright, let's do this. Let me check real quick how many stages there are. Flashing lights. I said an arcade archives of this. Yeah, yeah. We'll figure. Judging by the name, I assume there's 4 bosses and then it just loops. So we'll do 4 bosses and then play until we die. Protect my life from ninja. Yes, Shogun. Player 1. Look at the ninja. I shoot them. Did I get him? Did I get them all? No, there are green ones now. Okay, I can stand under where they'd fall and I'll be fine. No, I can't. I can't at all. There's a boss. Magic bonus. How do I hit him? Like that. He's dead. You win! Yeah, this is very much like a space shooter, but reskinned to look like you're shooting ninjas instead of spaceships. I'm back. Damn it. It's still no, come on. I should be known for this. The boss. Magic bonus. Time to play Where's the Real One? There we go. Now I've got a twin shot. Ah! This one throws. Where? Oh, he takes multiple hits too. Oh, they explode. Got him. You win. I guess we're looping now? That depends on if this person... No, this is a new one. And then the frog folded in on itself and turned over. I'm going to assume that that is the final ninja. In which case we'll just play... Gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I guess that was the final one. I win, no bonus. The end. That's a game over screen. Alright. Back to the museum. With the Satan of Saturn. The Satan of Saturn. The Satan of Saturn. Another one of these. Satan of Saturn, also known as Zarzan, outside of Japan, is a spiritual follow-up to Ozma and Atom Smasher, in that it's another classic space shooter. This is the first SNK game to have two distinct buttons next to the joystick. In addition to a primary fire, the player can hit a second button to activate a barrier and defend their base in the bottom of the screen. Hold on. Player defends their terrestrial base. They fly to Saturn, take the fight to the invaders. Or after the player. In the Japanese version, the song used at the beginning of each life is La Marseillaise, a French national anthem. In the Western version, it's Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor. That's weird. This is the first game to use SNK Corporation as the company name in game. All prior games had Shin Nihon Kikaku copyright on the title screen, or had a. Right. Vanguard. Vanguard was SNK's most ambitious game to date. The game scrolls horizontally, vertically, and even diagonally depending on the stage. A unique twist. The game and in a unique twist, the game actually speaks. Players explore caverns while using the 4 buttons to fire in 4 directions. This is SNK's first 4-button game, and what becomes standard much later with the arrival of the Neo Geo in 1990. This control scheme allows players to move and fire in different directions, which SNK would explore in much greater depth in later games like TNK 3 and Ikari Warriors. Vanguard is broken up into 6 distinct zones, each with unique obstacles and layouts. The final phase is a boss battle, after which the game loops and becomes more difficult. This is the best. On top of its other ambitious elements, the game uses a speech sample to announce the start of each zone. Vanguard's boss is called Great King Gondo. Vanguard may be the first game with a continue feature after game over. The idea was so new that the game had to explain it in great detail. Players can be allowed to start the game from the same zone which is at the position of game over if player play again within 30 seconds, but for first pattern only. The game was a big hit on the Western market. The most popular American console manufacturer at the time, which would have been Atari, licensed the game and sold it on home cartridges. Alright, we'll do this, and then we've got a special thing to go do. Where is Vanguard? Vanguard should be right near the end.
Bon voyage. Let's attack.
Am I invincible? Oh, so the game's really quiet. See if I can't turn that up. I can't. Let me turn it up here. No, reset. Yeah, it's still way too quiet for you guys.
Careful.
Be careful, the game says as I immediately fly into something.
Be careful. Let's attack. Rainbow zone. Be careful.
Whoa! Whoa!
Rainbow
Also, each
zone.
screen lasts. Ah, crap. This is stick move. What hit me there?
zone.
Oh, and that's the thing, next zone.
Rainbow zone.
Yeah, just saying next zone. Here we go again! Really be careful here. Oh, I can move.
Rainbow zone.
Rainbow zone. Ow.
Stripe zone.
Stripe zone. What is that thing? No, there was energy down there. Oh, I don't like that.
Stripe zone.
Oh, okay, that just kills you. You don't have the energy. I thought it blew up a stone for a second. I did.
Stripe zone.
God damn it.
Rainbow zone.
Another rainbow zone.
Rainbow zone. Sleep zone.
Game laughed at me.
Sleep zone. Last zone.
Last zone. Alright. Got him.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Wait, no, this is the second move.
Let's attack. Be careful. Let's attack. Be Careful. Let's attack. Flight zone.
Oh yeah.
Be careful.
Oh, I can shoot that out. Okay.
Let's attack.
I can just go through the floor.
Flight zone. Be careful.
Uh-oh. Damn it. Damn it.
Hit zone.
Oh, whoa. Hey, keep getting alive. Not for the hard zone. The end. Oh my god, I have to scroll all the way around. F. I can't go backwards. R. E. E. Z. E. 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 There we go. High score. Golden 7 Club. Alright. Don't have much time right now, so I'm gonna go through the abridged version. I'll be doing Final Fantasy tomorrow. I will be doing some some multiplayer stuff on Sunday. We'll do this more next Tuesday. If you like, I need what I'm at 6 subs right now for Doom. So I need 14 more. No wait, yeah, 14. Is that it? Discord. I'm gonna go join Green for some shenanigans. See you guys on Friday for Final Fantasy. Until next.